Alright, I'm about to start sending out the plays. Plays.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Hines. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits more. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there.
Oh, I just needed that power nap.
That's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high
Callie,
gear,
don't be afraid of the defense when you see it.
Out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
The decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Damn. That's a lot of stars lined up in X Factors.
They'll run for the first down with DeAndre Swift. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's.
That's a lot of stars in the X Factors lined up together.
It was only a 3-yard
Saying.
run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Hey, look at that rookie.
Operating from the gun. Johnson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Oh, that might be
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
I don't know. Yo, listen, keep taking out. Please keep taking out the end zone, because I swear I'm going to drop my hat one time on you. Chuck had to learn the hard way.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Oh,
They've been outplayed early. No
I'm the
question.
Seahawks.
14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Also got Brooks now, who's an X factor, and Adams, who's an X factor. I got 3 niggas that hit hard on my fucking team.
Not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
Quandre Diggs is a fucking superstar. He about
did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Hell, if he keep throwing it the way he doing, fucking Griffin might be about to try to get one.
He'll look to throw.
Nice play.
To the 30-yard line.
Try Trey Flowers again though.
First down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook.
Try Trey Flowers again though.
Completion there keeps the sticks moving.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And if you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Who was your last opponent?
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll run here with Swift. Room here to run.
I fucked up.
Through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions able to get
I was
this
talking
back
all that
with
shit
a
about how y'all was
touchdown.
scoring in the first quarter.
So there, Charles,
I should look the same way.
where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Lions 7. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're
hit him with that
let's
lock
keep this going.
just
2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for much more than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
The throw complete to Dorsett, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Johnson from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They run with Hines.
Oh, ran straight into it.
He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run the counter. It's Hines.
Break away.
Quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the gun, it's Wilson. And it falls
nice stop.
after almost being intercepted.
It was just today.
A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now,
oh, wow.
It's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Jamal Agnew is deep to return.
If I had DK, I'd be forcing that shit like crazy right now.
And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Lions 7.
Yeah.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. They'll drop to throw. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Hines. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He'll take a shot for the end zone, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. You normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into
You kind of moved him out the way because he was hovered over him, but then whatever you changed put him back in base position.
The defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
Then he took a terrible angle. Instead of going back, he
taken in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it with basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards that.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
That's your quarterback,
he
or?
took that in one-handed. What a grab. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a first down.
And he'll be the one in the film section. If he said, hey, run that one back, coach. Run that one back.
That's
One more time. Let's see that
2
again.
more times.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
Now a deep
Oh,
ball
okay.
Here near midfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
I don't want to.
Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
You play with the big boys, people get hurt.
Running is Swift. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Nice play.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch. Take the
that
hit
is Adams
and
in the
pick up
area.
yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really
X-factor.
well and popped it free from his grasp.
Oh, 4th and 7. Never mind. I don't give a fuck.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
First down, Seattle.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Johnson.
Can throw it.
Escape and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
That's on way too late.
Now here's Michael Dixon standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. On the return, here's Agnew. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's a toss play right to Swift. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. Going to look deep for Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
I think he's running past y'all.
Trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands.
Definitely
like
right there.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Once again, it's Swift. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll set up to throw.
You threw it right at me.
Galladay, that's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
46-yard line.
Oh, wow. That should have been a pick if I would have just...
Here's first and 10 up at the 46. Now a handoff. Johnson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're
but that's where
struggling
you have to throw the
your
ball.
passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them. And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
You wouldn't know what to do with him.
This will be the 8th play of the drive.
See you.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete.
And plus, I build up most of these players anyway.
15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. On first down, Swift.
Ooh, okay, nice carry.
Get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
Oh, he bounced it.
He takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game. That's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Lions 14. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
They go play action with Wilson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34
Double G got me.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And this time they were ready for him as
he got 12
at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 39.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. From the gun.
He can't do it because, rookie.
Tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Let's do this.
And growing pains as an NFL QB, they're going to happen. He's played pretty well in this one. They still have the lead, but those moments, interceptions, pick sixes, occasionally going to happen.
Rookie. It happens, right? Just what you mentioned. Played pretty well in this game, and now his teammates will jump in and go, okay, we're having a good game. That's one blip. Let's go ahead and get back on track right here, right now, and we'll be okay.
He's got it, and we're
that wasn't Russell. That was the rookie.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It's gonna happen, but that was a bad time to happen. I'm trying to swap him out because I've been getting fucking Russell hurt. So.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Okay.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Hand picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman.
I'm letting the route develop, Ray.
He had no chance to block him.
The throw over the middle taken in. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
No, because I'm getting Russell hurt, and then I just threw a pick there. So Russell was red. So I figured in that situation it was easy to put in the rookie there. Yeah, no, that was Russ's first pick.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose, bro.
First and goal. Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
I'm not gonna lose.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Here's Swift. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get
I've already told you that.
Game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess
no,
what?
booth review.
They turned the ball over.
Yeah.
Wagner.
I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Man, guys are in your favor right now.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's second and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action.
I've been trying to tell him. Like,
the second down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Well, let's see where they turn on third and goal from the 5. He's going to be marked down very close to the first down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is over the line for a
they gave it to him.
Touchdown.
Is he a quarterback?
That's fucking nice.
It's their quarterback. Hitting
the one play. Reed missed!
And the Lions have taken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the
Reed could have blown that up, and he missed.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Lions 28, Seahawks 21. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
All right.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. A gain of 6 there on first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so.
Oh, my God.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
Okay.
And they exited the lockers with
Yeah.
a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your
It might be one of those weeks.
it was a tale of two halves, weren't you?
Hey, I'm about to turn off my stream. I'm out of here.
And a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And he'll get this one up to about the 49. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy
Nah,
to keep the
there's a
ball
lot of
on the ground,
plays.
right?
I fucked up. Didn't respect the matchup. It is what it is.
All security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care
And
of it.
he does the one thing I can't stop.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the
Exactly.
Lions in possession of the
Who runs the
football.
Wagner?
We welcome you
Yeah.
back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Inside stopper.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And they're going to mark him down.
I can't give him my one.
Maybe
You didn't let me switch it up.
if that. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively they burn it here.
Actually, I
with
didn't because I
1:51
worked both those
left.
days.
Here comes the Lions punter now.
Yeah.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
All right, he gave me 150.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Was that Okuda dude your guy that was injured?
And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because
Was Okuda the guy that was injured?
drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Okay.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit.
Hell, I have
That one
people
was
who can
timed
go.
well. Incomplete.
Big.
And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Duron Harmon right there on the coverage.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Lions.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
Oh my gosh, I ran out of time. Okay, I should have called my timeout. Oh well.
Guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
But Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy.
Yeah.
Someone is not.
It happens.
So
Damn.
Lions,
I fucking hate that.
as it gets them back to 2-4.
Good game, Callie.
And they'll get another home day
Damn.
next week as the Packers will come to town.